during go mode that quickly is a rare. I honestly doubt that we will see that in back-to-back seeds. I could be wrong, but knowing how randomizers are, you rarely get the same type of seed in back-to-back.
That's true. I will say I've never rolled a seed for this tournament before, so I have no idea what my seeds are like. It's Dr. J, much like last race, checking the candle shop early.
Oh gosh, that shop message is savage, especially considering the delays we just had.
What was the message? I was looking at the blue ring a little bit.
Are you sure this is the right seed? Oh! Got level 9 and level 3.
Oof! You know, I love bad jokes. People who watch my stream enough know. So, to put that shop message there immediately, yeah, I guess I did roll this. So again, like last seed, Dr. J checking these shops immediately. Good bomb price.
Just enough to get one pack, and it's cheap bombs too.
Good cheap bombs here. Brookie approves.
Oh yeah, but what nobody will approve of are those blue Lionels guarding that medium secret spot.
Oof. thomjay also noping out of level 9 because, well, you don't have a choice. But much like last race, again, off to level 6. This time, no Lionels guarding the ramp.
Worth noting that we got bunnies on the overworld, as at level 6 is level 2, while Dr. J has found a level 5. There's a key in the stomach of a like-like.
Why is it that keys get to be made out of like-like proof materials? Shouldn't they just make shields out of that stuff?
They would, but they did not exist in this game. I'm guessing Link lost this Hylian shield in effect somehow.
I would think it's more than mirror shield that they never get.
The blue boomerang.
Really? Okay.
Well, it's early enough. I'm not gonna say anything. And it's 68 rupees for a candle.
Good find. Good find. Much like last seed, I don't actually remember seeing Dr. J checking the candle, the vanilla arrow shop while he was checking the rare shop. So thomjay this time knows where the candle is.
We're about to see what's up at Spectacle Rock. thomjay would love to see level 1 here, but in reality, it can be just about anything that we haven't seen yet. And oh my goodness,
baby.
That's the silver arrows in 5, guarded by an Aqua Mentis.
At least they put somebody with the title of boss in front of it, but only Aqua Mentis. thomjay finds level 1. Did you catch why he noped out of level 2?
No, I did not. But if I had to guess, I would say a possible key block.
That is the usual story this early in the seed. No disagreements there.
It is, although it's also possible that a ladder block could be the situation, and it looks like thomjay got key blocked out of level 1 as well. While level 1 is great to find early, it can't hurt to go in there with at least one key so you don't get key blocked.
Dr. J is making out like a bandit here at level 5. Already up to 3 keys right now. thomjay stuck getting the medium secret by start, only 27 rupees.
And that's it for level 5, as Dr. J has the Triforce.
Yep, so Dr. J here, making the early good play of going to the level 1 spot. thomjay is going to make this coast run and presumably head towards level 2. Although thomjay knows which shop set that has the candle, knows where those medium secrets are by the level 2 spot. Tom J is in a good position to check both level 2 and level 8. And they both know that level 9 is not going to be at any of the other locations anymore.
I don't think Dr. J went that way. Well, Dr. J's found a candle shop.
Both players battling these moblins in the woods, hunting for a bomb drop. These blue moblins mean business today. We got the Ocarina goblins here. The moblins, I should say.
Yeah, for those that haven't seen them in Ocarina of Time, they are mean, and you have to literally hit them from behind to beat them.
Level 6 hiding at the level 2 spot today. Or at least for this seed.
That's not a dungeon you really want to find early, just because when the shape's algorithm, level 6 tends to take up a lot of space, and game is making me eat my words, because that's the raft.
It's made out of pure manhandler.
Which gets taken down by one bomb. Great for Tom J, not great to try and Kananaki through to the left, unfortunately.
Dr. J is going to see what's on the coast this time. Not as good as game 1, just a power bracelet out there.
Well, the power bracelet isn't required. It does give access to the any roads in this particular flag set. So, yeah, it can help speed up overworld movement, but not the best thing to find in the world. And at least Tom J entered the shoot room the right way and didn't get trolled by it.
Armed as he is, clearing those monsters out, not the easiest thing in the world. Small Secret's pretty nice at 18 rupees.
Speaking of nice, there's the Triforce for level 6.
I agree with what you were saying earlier. I'm not a fan of exploring 6 too thoroughly early on. You've already got the raft. You've already now seen the Triforce. I would grab it.
Yeah, I agree. At this point, I just grab the Triforce and say, thanks, but no thanks. That basement item can wait till I'm better armed if I have to.
Yeah, we're looking for a staircase item, too. But that said, Tom J did this in the first race as well. Went into level 6 and stayed there for a while. I do kind of appreciate that they're kind of sticking to their game plan, it looks like here. Both despite the long delay and despite the fact that it just took... not just the delay, the fact that Tom J's actually down a game right now.
And Dr. J just grabbed the raft. It was real early and...
Yep, inescapable. Just had to show up, really.
Tom J's not going that way.
Gotta save that key.
Room with spike traps. Honestly, that's just mean.
Actually, it's not just gotta save that key. I think that's the room they came from to get here. So he knows that room.
And Dr. J is gonna have to come back to level 6 for the Triforce. Can't say I blame him.
I usually like the policy of go as far as you can, but at the same time, getting out of a big dungeon is not a bad idea.
Well, Tom J is going to get out with the Triforce.
So now, even in the Triforce department, Tom J, of course, hasn't seen level 5 yet.
Dr. J goes to the coast take any to pick up a heart container, which brings him up to 5. That is a 2/3 chance of getting the white sword item, as that Octorok gives him a return to sender.
Dr. J's return. Tom J gonna pick up the monocle rock cart. Dr. J, I think, hasn't gotten that yet either.
Nah, he hasn't. That'll give him 6.
So let's see, is Tom J going to remember that there's a couple of medium secrets here that could be used to get a blue candle and enter the shrubbery of level 8 spot?
Even though today the medium secret is not very good.
It's going to be good enough. 27, not what you want to see when you pick up the medium secret, but it is something. Dr. J is going to go back across the desert to get a candle. Tom J, I think, is going to go to the coast spot right next to the ladder spot to pick up his candle. That's also an arrow shop. Tom J also trying to do the screen wrap here. Left to right screen wraps being proven to be literally impossible.
But he got a clock to make getting past that screen easier, and now he sees the power bracelet on the coast. As Dr. J makes for the white sword item.
And once you're here at this shop, you have to check that coast item if you don't know what it is already. Level 8 never moved.
And we got a heart container as our white sword item. Probably not what Dr. J wanted to see, but beats nothing. Also,
last race, Dr. J finished with 13 hearts and a green tunic, so I don't think he's going to complain too much about the extra hit point.
Although Tom J might complain about this, that level 8 is segmented. Name that ink blot, folks. And Tom J gets the ladder out of 8. That could be huge if Dr. J runs into a ladder block.
Very similar to last seed. Tom J goes into the right dungeon first, seemingly. Hi, Zelda's room.
Guess that was a holding cell at some point.
At level 8, I'm gonna say it's a baby bird eating something or being fed.
Possibly being fed a worm? I mean, that does happen in the wild, so...
Could be biting the hand that's feeding it.
Which is something you never want to do, folks.
Yeah, just don't do it. It's not nice.
Tom J sees a Gleeok and is like, nah, I'm good.
Instead gets a Dig Dogger, but no recorder yet. Lots of old men in these seeds.
Yep, they're all babbling nonsense. That one in Dr. J's side, I think that old man might have been related to Paul Heyman. Who, for those not in the know, would say about his client, Brock Lesnar, eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. And there's a red candle in level 7. Chat, you know what to do.
Red candle in 7. Makes me yearn for the days of last seed. Level 7, very similar to level 6 in that it's going to be a big dungeon and it's only going to have 2 items in it. Might not be a place you want to spend too much time, but you do have to eventually find. So folks in chat are telling us that thomjay got a recorder on the ground in level 8.
Admittedly, I didn't see it. But what I do see is Dr. J has found a red ring in level 7. Probably wishes he had that last seed, but better late than never.
So word is the recorder is in the ladder room. You know what? Just for chat, I'm going to light that up. And if we are proven wrong, I'll blame chat later. But chat's usually been right about this throughout the tournament. Thanks, chat.
Chat was right because I did see a flute lit up in thomjay's menu. So wow, how about that for a level 8? That's value.
We love you, chat. Never change.
So the only thing that we are missing now is the bow. It can be in any level. We haven't found all the items in. We know it's not in 7, so that's off the table. It could be the second staircase item in 8, or it can be in any level we haven't explored other than level 9. Because level 9 cannot have important items in this flag set. While it could have the silver arrows, we already found them in 5.
Yeah, the silver arrow is the only of the important items that's not needed until 9, which gives it its distinction, much like the vanilla game. But yeah, this is jackpot almost in level 8, although thomjay needs to remember which staircases he's been in.
That's one of the tricky things I find about segmented dungeons, is that when you have extra staircases, it's pretty easy to forget which one you need to go into and which one you haven't gone into.
Well, this one has a Triforce.
Yeah, but this could be the second item room.
There are going to be 2 segments, transport staircases here in level 8. thomjay not going to grab that key yet. Not even checking that staircase yet. Dr. J finds a bomb upgrade here in level 7.
That's
very
an
expensive.
Expensive one. Like, it could only roll 1 rupee higher if you want an idea of how expensive that is.
To make that at least cost-effective compared to the original game, you need to get at least 5 bombs out of that. As Dr. J finds the Triforce in level 7, gets to leave this giant... Holds both items already, too. I forgot about that. Both the red items, the candle and the ring. And Dr. J, at this point, I think, going to make that play for level 9 at Spectacle Rock, which we know to be not level 9. I think it's level 1 up there, and he has 5 keys.
That should be plenty of keys to get going for level 1. Only thing of value that could lead him to go mode would be the... well, rather us to no mode would be the bow.
Last seed, the bow was one of the easy overworld items. This time, not so much.
Our last item in level 8 is a heart container.
Not going to say no to a heart container when the first road isn't full, but not what he was looking for. I don't think anyone would complain with this level 8 stash.
Well, the only people who would complain are perfectionists.
So thomjay, you've got the items. That staircase is meaningless. Go, go, go.
Well, that key might not be meaningless.
Oh yeah, that key would have been an early find as Dr. J picks up that armor set.
Yep, he does. I thought he was just gonna burn it and leave it, but nope.
So far in this game, too, Dr. J picking the odds, thomjay playing the evens. Triforces out of 5 and 7 for Dr. J, and he's going to level 1. thomjay with Triforces out of 6 and 8. Tom J probably headed to level 7, though.
While Dr. J gets past that blue Lionel screen without much trouble, in large part to the red ring.
Tom J actually going to pick up the big secret all the way up here in the corner of the world.
And it's a big one.
I'll take 113.
Absolutely, that can roll anywhere from 50 to 150 rupees. And to roll at 113 is definitely above average and an always welcome sight.
So we do see that moat room there, but level 1 not likely to have too much of a problem if there's a bomb wall there. There's a room above it.
Yeah, there's a good possibility that there's a workaround there, unless that's an old man room. Oh, what timing for the any key to be there in a room where you'd have to play 3-door Monty otherwise.
Lots of locked doors in level 1. At least it gave you all the keys you need.
Yep, and we've got an Aquamentus watching over a Triforce. Not guarding it very well.
That seems pretty vanilla for level 1, though. Speaking of vanilla for level 1.
The bow in level 1.
Come on now. So Dr. J.
We are in no mode. We know that Dr. J has to get the recorder and possibly, although more probable than anything, the ladder out of 8. We know that Tom J has to go to level 1 to get the bow. However, it doesn't mean we're going to be stopping to look through dungeons for anything helpful, like a wand or a white sword can still be very beneficial.
The good and the bad news for Dr. J is that we believe the ladder and the recorder are actually in the same room. So if Dr. J just goes to level 8, and judging by the fact that Tom J found them, without too much trouble, Dr. J is going to be in business. And level 8 is one of those dungeons that it has 3 items in it, a lot like level 1. So you're very likely to put a little extra effort into finding things in it. So last seed, Tom J had the slight edge in finding go mode. It was really only not by... It wasn't even much at all, just a minute or so. Dr. J right on his heels, finding the same item. This seed, it might be Dr. J first, but it really kind of depends on how troublesome the remaining items in level 1 are, because Dr. J does not know he needs to go to level 8 for his go mode items.
There's still one more floor drop at large, which is what he's looking for.
It would be nice for him if, unlike last seed, the white sword would appear. Of course, last seed, the red ring never appeared either. Dr. J wearing a ring this time.
Yep, you could say he put a ring on it.
I'm not sure if he ever actually saw a floor drop anywhere or not, but he's... Alright, he is going back in.
Yeah, the one floor drop he had was the any key.
Nothing to the left, so we will go back to the right. We're already on the bottom row of the dungeon according to that map, so whatever that last item is behind a ladder block. We will probably never see it. Actually, Tom J will probably see it.
Well, it's possible. And if that's the white sword, then the advantage goes to thomjay, but it could also be a heart container.
That really just leaves the wand as the at-large item that would be nice to see back there.
So Dr. J is gonna check the dungeon on the raft spot. First quest 4, his best bet is that it's 3, and before I could even finish my sentence, it turns out to be level 3.
So that really just leaves, I want to say, level 4 as the dungeon under the lake. So I believe we have seen the rest.
I believe so.
More nice candle work from Dr. J.
Well, you called what it needed to be for the bomb upgrade to be effective, as it was indeed 5 bombs.
Oh, nice. At least you get your money's worth, and you even get 1 rupee off the 5th bomb. It's like how everything is marked like 99 cents wherever you go.
Or rounded up to the nearest 5, as it is in Canada, because Canada got rid of the penny a couple years ago. Well, that's going to be it for... unless he finds a workaround, that's going to be it for level 3, as Dr. J is ladder blocked. I don't think...
He's thinking about it.
Not sure I'd use my 1 bomb here.
Well, Dr. J knows there are 3 rupee bombs for sale not far from here, so using that 1 bomb, not a huge risk for him before going to Recorder Lake, if that's his next stop.
That is possible, as thomjay gets the Triforce out of 7, breaking up the combo of just going for even-numbered dungeons. Ooh, Blue Octoroks rolled 0 HP. That's very good for getting quick bomb drops.
Well, Dr. J's not going to go to the rare shop and restock. Instead, throws a fireball at Zora.
Who hasn't wanted to do that, really?
And like last seed, Dr. J is going to stock up on these Take Any caves in a play for the magical sword, probably. Especially with Red Ring, once you get up to that 7-8 heart mark, that tends to be it at the upper tiers for looking for those Take Any heart containers. You might go in for a potion, but if you want the magical sword, those things are useful. And yeah, chat's got it right. thomjay was doing high number dungeons first, but it wrapped around now. And I think we're going to get to see
having
what's...
trouble with getting a screen scroll to go off, so he's just going to go down and walk.
Eventually, you just got to take the walk. Now we're going to resupply. He picked up enough money to pay for all 8 of his bombs right there. Any key for thomjay. Dr. J, of course, also already has the silver arrows. It seems unlikely that thomjay will find a arrow block before finding those silver arrows in 5 at this point, unless the last item in 1 is somehow Goma block.
I don't think it can, because level 1 only has 1 boss in it. We've already seen it, and it's an Aquamentus.
That's the randomizer knowledge. I don't have the boss distribution logic. Did Dr. J actually not see level 9 until this point?
Nope, that was his first check there, and he now has found level 9.
Dr. J is about to get the good news about this large secret. At this point, I don't think there's much Dr. J needs to buy. Has silver arrows, has a ring.
first quest, they're worse in second quest, as there are red ones that take away your sword permanently unless you get hit by a blue bubble, drink a potion, visit a fairy, as Dr. J picks up Lord Banana, pick up a Triforce. There's another method, can't remember it, but it's not really relevant to this, as Dr. J is going to have a pretty tough room to clear to get the Triforce out of 2.
Is that the blue Darknet room he was just taking care of?
Well, he did just exit the room to see if something else is the primary spawn, and it's a Gibdo. That'll make things easier, as he's got the Triforce.
thomjay, much like last seed, picking up a potion at about this juncture. Feeling confident enough in combat, this time also armed with a red ring, not a blue ring. So Tom now has the advantage of, well, being in go mode. Dr. J is not going to have that until he decides to explore level 8. I'm not sure if we're going to see a world wrap attempt here. Nope, just walking through the woods.
No, but there is a quicker way to get across this screen. If you're walking from the left into the Lost Woods, you just go back to the left and you pop out on the right. You avoid that nasty combat as a result, but with Red Ring, it's not so bad. The combat, that is.
Blue Lionel's not the monsters you generally want to be dealing with for the sake of trying to get a bomb drop. See, thomjay not only in go mode, but has the useful items as well. Has the red ring, has the any key, has the white sword, has the wand even. There's really no items that could be in a staircase he would want. Heart containers on the ground you'll always grab, but Dr. J treks to the rare shop again for bombs.
Not a bad idea, he was down to 2.
I think that might actually be the reason he was killing those Lionels. Armed with silver arrows and a pile of cash. Not the worst combat, even if it's not the best either.
Unfortunately, that aforementioned combat does not help against Blue Wizrobes. As we see the ink blot for level 3, it is segmented, folks. Name that ink blot.
I see an L block lying on its side, about to be put at the bottom of a bad stack.
Not even a T-spin can save that stack, admittedly.
thomjay's going to get a Triforce. The Triforce is in that reverse L block. I believe 3 originally had... Was it a ladder block or a bomb block? Because Dr. J is back here as well.
I honestly want to say ladder block.
And yeah, everything not on this board at this point is a heart container. We've got everything in the tracker in the middle of the screen now.
You don't see that happen every day.
thomjay still checking. I mean, he needs a transport staircase anyway, so he has to then enter a staircase. So things are looking up for thomjay right now. It's worth noting, though, that thomjay did have the 5-minute advantage going into level 9 in our first race. And the score in this series is thomjay 0, Dr. J 1. So thomjay, again, looking to come out ahead in this game of Find the Bomb.
Dr. J was already here. Maybe he's getting the second item? Either way, Tom J is the Triforce out of level 3 and building momentum.
So again, Dr. J needs to go to level 8. Hasn't burned the bush in the forest yet, and is now looking for this ladder. It's really the only thing he could be doing here. As I think Tom J actually proved level 3 is not ladder blocked at all, for the Triforce at least. Map might have been, though, and that was the eventual giveaway. Tom J now in level 4. Have we seen level 4 yet? I mean, we knew it was here. Or did we get as far as the Chevy room?
I believe this is our first entry into level 4, and that Chevy room is basically a hard ladder block. If you don't have ladder, you're not getting past it.
There's a linear ink plot for you. Doesn't matter, though.
Looks like Regigigas from the Pokemon franchise really slimmed down. But while it was stuck in some sort of stasis-like hibernation.
Level 4, the Wyvern.
Well, I like the Wyvern reference as well, as Dr. J has picked the wand out of 5.
So at this point, Dr. J still needs to find the ladder. Still needs to visit level 8. At this point, I'm pretty sure the only dungeon Dr. J has not been in.
Yep. This race could come down to the fact that Tom J went there first, but the jury's out on that one.
It's a little bit of Tom J going there first, but then it's also Dr. J just digging everything else out before going there. Level 8, not the most desirable place to go digging sometimes, but it does have 3 items. Now, the saving grace for him at this point, Tom J doesn't have bait. Although I think with the last couple of money drops, Tom J does have the money to buy the expensive meat. Book birding for Tom J.
I approve of that. This isn't an Atlas seed. It's not a seed where the book is being used to tell what the old men are saying. So yeah, that's definitely approved.
There's the recorder just sitting there on the ground in 8, so Dr. J is about to pick up everything.
Yep, and with this ladder pickup, Dr. J enters into go mode at 4510. It's about what? Almost about 15 minutes after Tom J? Thereabouts?
I have Tom J in go mode at 34 something, so
It's about 11.
it's still double-digit minutes.
Not impossible to come back from, but it's not going to be easy because memory serves me, this Triforce was all the way in that one room at the bottom. Now, there's a reason there's a room at the bottom. Because
Oh, but here's the problem. That staircase, right there.
That's actually a bonus for Dr. J, because the Shapes algorithm always has to have a room at the bottom, even if it's just a one-off. A room's got to be there.
The problem was that there was a third item that Tom J was looking for, and that third item was the one that was buried. Tom J also saw that Triforce pretty fast. So Dr. J now armed with the Triforce out of it. As soon as I actually click this button on the tracker here. But Tom J armed with meat and knowledge of level 2. The race is on. Tom J has quite the head start at this point, though.
But this race could also come down to level 9 being level 9.
Don't
We've seen
remind
it
Tom J of
before.
game 1 too soon.
Well, I'm just bringing up that level 9 is known as the Great Equalizer for a reason. So it ain't over yet, folks.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm specifically bringing that up because in game 1, again, just Tom J 5-minute head start on level 9 meant nothing. How does the Dark Nut eat that meat through the mask anyway?
I'm pretty sure it just takes the meat with it to a campfire, removes its helmet, and then chows down. It's about the only logical explanation I have anyway.
Tom J almost there. I think this is the compass room. So it looks like Tom J is going to be getting in there with 7 hearts and a red ring. Tom J leaving Lord Banana behind. Yeah, white sword, magic wand. Tom J doesn't need to reset the room, just takes out that blue dark nut, gives him the business.
The business that it deserved, and speaking of business, there's a bit of business that we should be taking care of right about now. Tom J has 8 Triforce pieces and is on his way to level 9. What are we looking for in level 9?
On level 9, we are listening and looking for a couple of things. We are listening for Ganon the pig, the beast. The beast loves to let us know that he's nearby. Just can't help but make a lot of noise. If you are one room up, down, left, or right from Ganon's lair, you're going to hear him. And the only thing to keep in mind is if there's a boss in the room you're in, Patra, Gleeok, whatever, you're going to hear that boss before you hear Ganon, so you might want to kill it and then come back.
Well,
we are also looking...
just
Go
figured
ahead.
I'd mention real quick that a Gleeok and an Aquamentus will completely mask Ganon's roar. So, those you would have to defeat, exit the room, and come back in, and if you hear another roar, boom, Ganon's neighbor.
Tom J kind of taking that pause in the first room, because in the first race, Ganon was immediately to the right. We're also, though, looking for a single shuttered door that doesn't behave quite right. If we see a single shuttered door and it stays shut despite clearing out the room and doing everything else we normally could do to open it, that means Ganon's still alive and the kidnap's behind it. You do have to look out for wall masters like Tom J did just now, even though we knew that that door went right back to start anyway. That same shutter door, if Ganon is defeated and the runner holds the Triforce of Power, will open immediately, despite the number of enemies in the room. That also means Zelda the Kidnapped is on the other side of that door, and you should go through it as soon as possible.
And here's a Patra.
Switching audio is a great idea, chat.
And by swinging the sword and wand at the same time, that creates a stack damage effect to where Tom J is able to take that Patra out much faster.
Single shutter door in that room down there. Keep that in mind.
Keep this in mind, too. I hear a pig. Tom J does, too, and we found him. In a moat room. This is going to be gross, potentially.
White sword means we need 8 hits, so 7 more to go.
Name that ink blob for level 6. Oof, that's nasty.
Dr. J, level 6 map, throwing a banana peel at Tom J, hoping he'll slip up on this Ganon fight. He does not. Ganon is bacon now.
Oh my, that was super quick.
Oh
Tom
wow, that
J's
door was
already
closed,
found
wasn't it?
her. That was really
Game.
close. Game, set, match. We will have a game 3 as Tom J has crossed the finish line with an official SRL time of 51 minutes, 48 seconds.
That is something. Tom J just going to level 8 was the play. And that really describes this whole seed. It had the ladder, and Dr. J just kept finding ladder block after ladder block from there. Very nice from the two of them. So yeah, I mean, we had it all tonight between the two seeds. We had the Jet seed in game 1. This seed, not really a Jet seed. Took an extra 15 minutes compared to the first race it felt like to hit go mode. But level 8 was the magic dungeon.
Worth noting that these two have not scheduled their game 3 match as of yet, so stay tuned for that. We will pass that along to you guys as soon as we know.
They are talking it over right now. At this point, Dr. J has forfeited the... Can't blame him. He's gonna be here a little while longer. Yeah, both runners though, kudos to both of them. Despite that long delay again, kind of between the games, both of them coming in here and really just playing their game. Nobody really changing their strategy from game 1 at all. Both believing in what they did. And yeah, Tom J just pulling through this time, finding the right path.
That's all it takes to win, is finding the right path. And in this case, Tom J hit it perfectly.
And again, do follow our runners. Their Twitch channels are just like they're spelled on the screen there. Dr. J, PhD, and Tom J. If you feel like it, you can follow myself and Leslie Pro 04 as well. Our links are there in the chat. And just want to thank everyone at Speed Gaming again, and thank you, chat, for watching this. We have all this fun. It's good to share it with everybody.
So here's what we got going on for the rest of tonight. We have one more race in progress. That's on Randomania. Game 3 between Shaddy and Sliddick. And that's it for tonight. Going to tomorrow, we kick off at 2 o'clock with a doubleheader between RKC EKC. And that starts at 2. Followed with another doubleheader. Sea Falcon 7 versus Jam Eviler at 6.
Ooh. Sea Falcon.
That's one I'm looking forward to, but I'm at work, so I'm... part of me's really
if you have to pick one
3.
match in this tournament to watch, I mean, I know we're going to have more of them later on. What would basically happen was Jam missed a couple of the qualifier races. Just, life happens. And ended up with a lower seed than he should probably have. But you have to defeat all comers in the tournament eventually anyway. Jam, easily one of the best randomizer players out there. You might have seen him at SGDQ 2019. Sea Falcon, a great regular racer of this game in his own right, though. Just crushed, actually sub 40, one of the qualifier seeds. That was the ladderless seed we had one time. So
yeah,
watch that race.
That also happened to be my best seed overall from the qualifiers, and he wound up just crushing it, which is amazing because that's something I've known about Sea Falcon from not just this, but Link to the Past Rando as well. If there's a seed that he calls right, he will absolutely annihilate it.
All right, so both of our runners have nothing to say about these races at this time. We're not going to get any interviews in. Dr. J is swearing that he will finish Ganon on this seed, so he's going to keep going soon enough. Tom J, I believe it's probably late, and really doesn't have anything more to add. Is probably happy that Game 3 is going to happen.
Yeah, I was quite happy for my Game 3 to happen. So yeah, when you force that Game 3 and you're the one that forces it, you're quite happy. And speaking of Game 3, there is one other on the docket for tomorrow between Angel FM and Eat My Steel at 11. But before that, Zeb Gedney and Adirondack Rick play Game 1 at 9:30.
All right, so with that, I think we're done. Any more thoughts from you on this seed, Leslie?
This was definitely a seed where I would not call it right order, but I would call it pick the right spot. Whoever went to the right spot first wound up getting the necessary items to win. If you missed it, you missed that right dungeon, it wasn't going to be your day.
Yep, and I would say this seed sort of advocates making sure you check every dungeon out before you go back. Dr. J just making his first trip to level 8 very late in the seed, and level 8 had the one tool that was really needed for most of the other dungeons. Sometimes persistence pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Such is the randomizer.
Yep, randomizer giveth, randomizer taketh away.
So with that, I think we are going to just end this race for now. Again, follow our runners. Links should be out there. Follow Leslie Pro. Thanks again for jumping in to help commentate this race.
These are also fun to play. I can honestly vouch for that after entering this tournament myself. And also for speed gaming, there's a number of games going, including Hollow Knight, starting on this channel at 12 noon tomorrow, amongst several other games, including Pokemon, Super Metroid Double Anti-Bingo, and Metroid Prime Rando. So, lots of stuff to have fun with on the speed gaming family of networks.
And with that, I think we're just going to get out of everybody's way and let you watch more races here and elsewhere on the Speed Gaming Network. I'm Mr. Cab. Have a good evening.
Till next time, take care.